Hi, welcome back to the Scrapping for Less channel. I just wanted to let you know that today I will be making this a card, a quick card. I'm not going to do a voiceover on this video today. I am going to just do it, and hopefully the card that's in my head comes out. This is my Christmas card series that is the second Friday of every month. And yes, I know it should have gone up last Friday, but I just want to let you know that depression sucks. Last week, I just struggled all week long to get through, and I just wasn't able to make the video last week. That's just how it was. Some days I struggle, and some days everything's great. So thanks for bearing with me. And so today we're going to use the Christmas tree window die with from My Favorite Things. I am going to also, I was going to make it a non-traditional color, but I couldn't find any sequins that I really wanted to use. I'm going to use some older sequins from I Love Christmas that Kennedy Grace put together. This is from my I Love Christmas pack, so the sequins will be red and white and green, and I thought they matched this stamp pad really well. I'm going to use this Lime Ricky stamp pad by Catherine Pooler. I love this Catherine Pooler ink to stamp my sentiment. I'm also going to be using some Distress Oxide ink in Fossilized Amber to showcase some Distress Oxide ink. I am going to be blending it with my foam tool. And then I am going to use some packaging and some foam strips to make my shaker card. So first I'm going to get started by making my card base. I've got some 110-pound Nina cardstock. I am going to cut it at 5.5. Oh, that didn't go so well. Okay. So at 5.5, so we'll use the side that didn't kind of scooch, and then I'm going to use the other side that did scooch a little bit. I'm going to use the other side to cut out a stitched rectangle. This I just grabbed a stitched rectangle. I don't know what company this is. I probably should write it down somewhere so I know. But I just keep a stitched rectangle out of its packaging and in the front of my die container, so I always have a stitched rectangle I want to use. So I'm going to use this to create my panel. It's going to be a clean and simple card, white on white. So that's good. So tell me below in the comments below, you know, if you struggle with depression, or if you struggle with anything, and you know, maybe we can, you know, share some tips back and forth of how you get through the day. Last week was just, I don't know. I don't know why. It was just not a good week for me. Nothing triggered it. I was just extremely tired. That could have been what triggered it. So anyhow, I love making Christmas cards, as you all know, so I really wanted to still have this Christmas card for y'all. I don't begin to even think that I am a polished card maker or a polished YouTube video maker. So I am just sharing with you right now. I just want to, you know, be able to share with y'all and just share what I've got. Okay, so I am going to use my Distress Oxide, and I'm going to do this before I run it through my die cut machine, and a new foam here, so I hope that I can get it without getting. I want to create a little halo around where I'm going to die cut this tree window. So I am just putting that right there. Probably got a little bit too much ink. Putting that right there, and then we're going to die cut this window. So, I spent the weekend this weekend. I was feeling much better this weekend. I spent the weekend in the nice, freezing Florida sun. It was sunny, but it was cold to me. I'm very cold-natured. I spent the day on Saturday at the ball field. Then I spent the day on Sunday at the ball field. Sunday it got quite warm, so I got some good Florida sunshine this weekend. Watching my grandkids play ball. Okay, well, there we go. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Okay, so I have my tree die cut here, and so I am going to turn it over here and create some packaging. Use some packaging to use on the back of it. That's what I use for all my shaker cards. Is that I just grab some packaging that I'm not going to use and use that. So I'm going to just glue that down right there, but you want to make sure that you have smooth packaging. I'm going to use some liquid Lawn Fawn glue and put it right around my window. So here we go. Here's my packaging that I have, and it's glued down to my panel. Then I'm going to build it up with my foam strips so that I can put my sequins in there. All right, and that will get finished later. Okay, I am finally getting back to this card. It's been a few days. I'm going to get this card finished and get it uploaded, and so you will have this card this week. Friday or Thursday, February 28th is the debut of this card. This is the card, the Christmas card that should have gone up the second Friday of February. Kind of got off track. I'm trying to made myself a schedule now. I'm going to get back on track. So I have, to recap what I have done, I have cut out this window with the Christmas tree Die-Namics die, window die, and this is what I'm featuring today. So this is what's on the site for sale, and I'm also featuring the sentiment stamp I'm going to be using, and that's on the website for sale. So let me continue. I thought before I went any further with putting my foam tape on the back that I would go ahead and stamp my sentiment. I'm also featuring some Catherine Pooler ink. I'm going to use Lime Ricky to go with my sequins that are going to go in the shaker. So let me get going on that. I've never used this ink pad, so I have used Catherine Pooler ink and I love them, but I haven't used this ink pad, so let me use this, and I'm going to use the sentiment from the stamp set hand lettered. I'm going to use the sentiment Holly Jolly. my daughter's name is Holly, and her uncle used to call her Holly Holly Jolly all the time. He has passed away, and she couldn't be there when that happened, and she was very sad, but anyhow, he was her favorite uncle. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside. I forgot to get out a baby wipe or cleaning cloth, so I'm gonna do that. And I think that green goes real pretty with the Distress Oxide that I use, Fossilized Amber. So all of these products will be linked down below as the direct link as where you can go purchase this. And then I forgot to get out my foam tape, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm going to use these Couture Creations foam tape because I can't find my other ones that I was using. So we will, I will link to the other ones I was using. I'm thinking that we're out of this brand in the store. I'll link to these if we have them. Ugh, can't get them out of the package. There we go. And I'm hoping that these are going to be, I know they're not as thick as the other ones, so I'm going to have to probably double up. And I need to encase my star as well. Alright, so let me take my foam tape, my backing off. And then I'm going to have to double the skinny tape up so that it's as thick as the other. I am not particularly skilled at making shaker cards, but I really wanted to try one, so trying this out for you. I mean, I've made them before, but I've never made one on camera, that's for sure. So anyhow, so there we've got our shaker card all foam taped up. And I know at the beginning of this video I showed you some different sequins, but I couldn't find them. They walked off of my desk. So I am using these sentiments by Kennedy Grace, Mary. These were in last year's Christmas in 2017, actually. Christmas flavor of the month kit. So that's where they came from. And I forgot to powder up the sides of my foam tape, so I hope they at least shake around a little bit. And I got some static going on my fingers. Okay, let's get some up here, so just in case. All right, so I'm going to set that aside and get my card panel taken care of. I'm just using some Nina Solar White 110-pound paper for my card base. We always send this in our card kits. And I've got my Martha Stewart mini scoreboard. I'm going to score it at the A2 mark. I want to give you a tip that somebody gave me. Just in case you have this scoreboard, to always score with your bone folder that came with it. And then to actually crease your paper, if you have one, to crease your paper with your Teflon bone folder, because if you use your Teflon bone folder to crease all the time, it dulls the point of your Teflon bone folder. So that's that was a tip somebody gave me. So let me set that aside. and I am going to attempt to get my panel completely straight on here. Now, if I don't, it's just gonna be whatever it is. And I didn't. So it's shaken. I think I might just put a strip of washi tape over here, some Christmas washi tape. So if you'll bear with me, I will go find some washi tape that I'm going to use, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm ready. I decided to let's give it some sparkle and use some glitter washi tape. So I've got some gold glitter washi tape here, and I'm going to peel off the backing on that if I can get it. Okay, I'm back, and I couldn't peel it off, so next best thing was to put some tape on the back of it. So I am going to get this nice and straight on this card. All right, and then I'm gonna just flip it over and trim off these excess. And there you have it. And there we have it, the Christmas card for February, featuring the window die, Christmas tree window die, hand lettered holidays, some distress oxides, and some Catherine Pooler ink. So thanks for watching, and subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for more Christmas card videos and more videos as Teresa gets on track. Thanks so much. Bye.